Well, top of the morning to you.
And the rest of the day to you, laddie.
I knew I'd get you going with that.
That's the proper response.
I'm more of an improper kind of guy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. People know that.
Yeah, it must be Wednesday in this lovely California and lovely weather. At least it's going to get cooler tomorrow.
You know,
I know you like it. You have a pool. I don't want to hear your shit. All right. When you don't have a pool, it's a bitch. Yeah.
I'm not sick.
Yeah. You just got COVID.
Well, yeah, but that's not sick.
That's normal. All right. A couple of things I just want to hit real quick so people know where the market's going. If you had the TV on this morning, you would know that the GDP came in at negative 1.6% in the first quarter, which is more than what they thought it was going to be. So the next question is going to be, what is the second quarter going to be? Because if it's a negative reading, that's how we know we're in a recession. Unless you're Reagan, a recession is when you lose your house, your neighbor loses his house, and a depression is when you lose your house, and a recovery is when Biden gets out of the White House. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I improvised.
He didn't say Biden,
Carter,
but he would mean the same thing.
That's correct. All right. So, and then,
well, of course we're in a recession.
Right. I've been saying that since day one this year. Purchases are flat week over week, which means that they're down 24% year over year. But I don't, statistics, there's lies, damn lies, and statistics. I'm telling you, this week I've gotten more contracts accepted than any other week. So maybe next week they'll be up, 25%.
And it's been very busy around the office as well.
Yeah, it's just people are finally realizing that, interest rates decreased from 5.98 to 5.84. It just depends on your FICO score where that's at. And, we're about 2 5/8 higher than we were a year ago. What does that mean? You're going to pay a little bit more for your house, but it's your house.
Yeah. Right? And when the rates come down, guess what you get to do?
Refinance. But here's what you don't have control over. Rents increased by 1.3% in June and 14.1% year over year. So that means if you were paying $1,500 a month, let's just say you're paying $2,000 a month, that's now another $300. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Is it $300? Did I do that right?
I don't think so.
30. Right no, it would only be like, so it's 2,000. 10% of 2,000 is how much?
200.
Yeah, so I did do it right.
Yeah. But you said 300.
Yeah, because I was doing 4.
You were figuring the other 5.
I was rounding up at 15% year over year,
like politicians.
Right. So, and rents are still up, but this month alone, which is around right there. That's the one I was using.
I got you.
See, I was ahead of myself.
You got ahead of a frame.
Yeah. Now these are the report that we're talking about are new rents going forward, not renewals. But even though renewals are up as much as they can go up,
right,
by the law,
by the laws,
that state, which California is anywhere from 3 to 8%, but you have to do certain things to get there.
Yeah.
So moral of the story is buy now because you're going to wish you did in October.
Yeah, I skimmed a story this morning where they're upholding a law. I don't remember where. Maybe it's New York. Maybe it's California.
It's amazing how much deeper your voice is. Are you trying to be like me now?
I'm trying to be like you. I'm going to shave my head next.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ooh, you are ass.
Yeah. Oh, yo. Where landlords will have to pay the tenant, I think it's up to $15,000 or $5,000 for evicting them. So guess what? That's going to create, kids? Fewer landlords.
Well, did you know the Modesto, the numbers I saw was we were at 71% in Modesto are owner occupied and at least 29% rents. I mean, rentals, I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
The question, I wonder how many of that 29% is actually single family houses versus apartment. Because if we knew that, we could tell you how many more single family houses are coming on the market.
Right.
Because,
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Well, maybe you can answer.
I'm sure
it
we can. I'm sure I can research it.
I'm sure you can too.
Yeah, I've got this computer thing.
Yeah,
it sits on my desk.
Yeah, at least you have one. I heard some people don't even still have one in your industry.
Oh, that was incredible.
Just move on.
Yeah, he had one. He just didn't know how to use it.
Well, that's important.
Can you hand deliver that contract to me? Absolutely, sir.
As long as it gets it into contract.
Yep.
Yeah. I was trying to see I saw something about veterans being able to sue the states now. Supreme Court. I don't know what that is. So I have to
sue the states for what?
I saw it on the way in, and I've been updating computers all morning. So
I think we all should be able to sue the states.
I think the only time. Yeah, you should be able to, but I don't know what it was. So I'll check into
just make something up.
Okay, well,
I sue thee.
All right. Well, now you want to talk about anything you have?
Yeah, we talked about, I said we talked about Prop 60, Prop 90. Guess what? I am fallible. Prop 60, Prop 90 taken over by Prop 19. So you've got all the benefits of Prop 60 and Prop 90 with more added benefits. But wait, now what will you pay? It does Julian fries. Of Prop 19, which means you can do Prop 19 transfer tax basis with a step-up basis 3 times if you're 55 or older, severely displaced by the Lord, a natural environment, catastrophe, or you're disabled veteran. So that's a great thing. You can buy up or you can buy down. Prop 60, Prop 90, you both had to buy down, and you could only do it one time. So the state of California has a great comparison.
How down did you have to buy?
Really low.
Okay.
So I get this once a year, usually in the summer. Born here, never really suffered from allergies until about 5 years ago. And I think
getting old.
This is as bad as it gets. My voice goes down to a Darth Vader voice, and I don't have sniffles, but every now and then, if I want to giggle real hard, I will cough a little bit.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have in the, I think there's an opening for a late night person to talk.
Probably
be the love doctor.
Yeah, the love doctor. Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Wednesday. What else we got? I mean, there's not a lot of news except for GDP for me and rates. And we're at that point now. If we see GDP down this next quarter, we saw rates rally a little bit today, but I mean, it's like they've been beat down so much that it's like a little bit will take anything at all.
Yeah. Where'd the stock market open up today?
Down
again.
Well, it was supposedly rallying.
It rallied. Today's Wednesday. It rallied Monday. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's rallying a little bit now. A wee bit. A wee bit.
We'll take whatever we can get.
I made $1. Made $1.
I would just say don't worry about what's going on there.
No.
Eventually, this weekend we're having Tom Bryant on. He's going to talk about the markets and everything and what's going on. So
good. He's a good guy to get some information from.
Yeah. He's just going to generalize talking about where they see it because we are in a bear market. The question is how long we're going to be in it.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand the difference between a bear and a bull market, it's how the animal fights. So bear claws down, so that's a down market, and a bull horns up, so that's an up market.
Wow, you know what?
We're a bunch of
that's pretty
lot
cool.
of information.
I had no clue about that.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew what they were, but I didn't know it was from those things.
You didn't know that, seriously?
No, I didn't.
I don't know if you're lying or if you're messing with me.
Nobody knows if I'm lying or if I'm messing with you.
All right, so all I gotta say is if you're still renting, you need to get.
Please don't.
Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, I understand it's a little bit more pricey for that, not for the house, but for the payment. But that'll be a short term thing,
right?
Please get out there, start shopping, get pre-approved ahead of time, fully pre-approved, which means through underwriting the whole 9 yards. Well, actually, technically, fully underwritten means DU,
right? LP,
but take it a step further and let's make sure there's no issue in this market because you don't want to have a house fall out because then you'll take less. What I mean is if you the first offer, the seller will take less on the next one usually if the first one isn't. But I want to go back to VA. Please accept the VA offers. It's the best loan out there.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have to put money down doesn't mean they don't have it. And and the actual pest reports is not a big deal. It's just to make sure there's no active termites and we're fine.
Yep.
And pretty much you get that on almost every one of them.
Well, and if you have active termites, that's a maintenance issue that you forgot to take care of for a long time. Right. Most people don't know, but there are some telltale signs when you walk around a house,
Is there?
Oh, gosh, yes.
What are the telltale signs, Mr.?
Well, crumbling wood.
Grandpa, tell me.
Well, it's when the sun comes out of the east and it reflects on the wood. You can see the little termite thing poking his butt out.
You can see little pellets things.
You can see pellets.
Like
you can see it looks like what did we used to eat as a kid? Mapo, malto meal. Looks like dry malto meal hanging out from the bottom side.
What that is?
It's like cream of wheat, but brown.
Okay. Yeah. All right. When we were poor, we couldn't even get cream of wheat. So.
Oh, that's why we got malto meal. It was $1 cheaper per box. And not even real butter or real milk. It was powdered. Ugh.
Oh my God, that was us in Texas. I'm in Texas, in Colorado. It's like, here, make some milk.
Yeah, that's not milk.
No,
I'd rather have water.
Yeah.
So the telltale signs are, you're going to feel soft spots in the floor if you've got termite damage in your floor joists. You're going to see soft spots around your toilet. You'll see that nasty, stupid gray ring if you have a vinyl floor. Those are the types of things.
Gray ring.
Yeah, the gray ring around the toilet from a broken wax seal or a leaking wax seal. Yeah, and you'll feel softness.
You're talking on the outside, not on the inside, right?
Yeah, on the inside of the house.
No, I'm talking about on the outside of the toilet, not on the inside of the toilet.
Exactly. that gray ring is usually brown, and that just means you don't clean very often. And next to the tub, you're going to see all those telltale signs that are like, okay, maybe I should take care of these things before I put my home on the market. Get a clear pest report. Back in the day, about a week and a half ago, when things were selling, it really didn't matter. People just wanted to make sure that the house wasn't going to fall apart or catch fire, and then they would move forward and close escrow.
And then take care of some of that stuff themselves.
As this market changes a little bit, why have any surprises? Get your inspections up front. And the cool thing about doing inspections up front is you get to use somebody you probably know and trust, and know that you have a report that you can rely on. So it's important. It's important.
And I think, again, the question should be, we talked about this last show about, we had a question of, should you go with a for sale by owner, or should you go with a agent? You need to go with an agent one way or another.
Right. Use the agent for sale by owner.
Yeah. I don't know if I said it last time, but I did, and they worked with the agent.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, they will, because they think they're saving, half the commission or whatever. And a lot of times, we spoke earlier about class action lawsuits coming down the pike nationally and in California, where it's probably going to create a buyer brokerage agreement only way of being able to handle a buyer.
They'll have to sign an agreement that they're paying you commission.
Yeah, and there's three different forms that exist in California right now through California Association of Realtors, and one's where I like you, but I'm not paying you. One's where I like you, okay, and I'll pay you, and then another one is I'll like you, and I'll pay you commiserate over and above a certain amount if you don't get paid that amount from the seller or the listing agent. So they're going to try to streamline that down into one form. Realtors, if you have any feedback, go to buyer broker agreement.
Oh, he didn't freeze.
At
I'm thinking
at car.org, or just go to CAR and see if you can find it there. If you're a realtor. So what was I talking about?
Buyer broker.
Yeah. So for sale by owners, I mean, you really need representation. Because you don't know what you don't know, and you get into a piece of property, you don't have the inspections, things start falling apart, things that probably would have been found out. Let's say they didn't repair them, but you would have known about them. So they weren't surprises like, oh, hey, look, this happened.
Yeah.
AC doesn't work.
What? Speaking of AC.
Yeah. You're going to need some.
I have AC. It's just leaking. No.
Well, you probably have a reputable HVAC
Did you
contractor.
think about it last night?
I think about leaking. No.
I texted you. Remember you said,
oh, that's right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Thanks for thinking about it.
No, I do know. I'll give you his number.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
I just think, I think the actual pipe that's supposed to go out is somehow blocked.
Oh, the condensation line?
Yeah, because it's not coming down.
That's an easy fix. Maybe $50, $75 to just.
Actually, it's probably extra because you have to get on the roof.
Oh, you can dual pack on the roof?
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have to get in the attic.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah. So some split units are in the attic.
No, this one's the whole big one on top of the roof.
They're basically going to reverse drive a vacuum and blow that sucker out.
Yeah. And I guarantee that's where the issue is.
Yeah.
Because it's falling on the inside and down where so it's above
past your recovery pan.
Yeah. It's above us. And so it's just like drop.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like
in these warm days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just open the windows and our great grandfolks used to do. And
I don't know how people got around with no air conditioning.
I lived in Modesto for 15 years as a ute with no air conditioning.
Yeah. Turlock. I was we had one of those, what's those units called that are on the outside? That
swamp coolers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like to call them.
And they had our bedrooms in the attic. It was, it was a 2-story home. And
Oh
the
yeah,
bedrooms are
And
upstairs.
so you're upstairs.
Yeah.
A swamp cooler doesn't
Technically,
help
it's
with
the
that.
attic because I don't know how I survived, but I did. I was much skinnier.
And we all do, and that's I think that's why we were skinny. That and we had to have powdered milk and malto meal.
Hey, I want to bring up. I saw you're selling your bike. You done riding?
I'm done riding on the road. I'll still Peloton. I got to get my big fat ass back on the Peloton, but I'll still Peloton. But the last few times I rode on the road, people are so rude, and they want to see how close they can get to you, and they don't want to pay attention to you as a biker. They think that you're an obstacle that needs to be removed from the road. It's just I'd love to ride a closed course or someplace where I know there's not going to be a lot of cars, but I'm too old, I think.
The trail's just not long enough.
I do miss, the trail's not long enough, and I do miss outside riding. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I picked me up one of those electric mountain bikes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How fun is that?
Oh, it's real fun. I have to get a longer seat post. So they gave me one for a really short person.
Yeah. And you got those long legs.
Well, it's like, okay, and so that's what I had to order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it yesterday and the seat fell out and it bent the thing.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Especially when it bent it. Now I had to put it back together
and try to
aluminum frame. It's not carbon and thank God it's not carbon because I could only imagine if
you wouldn't
carbon.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't have bent it if it was carbon. But
no, I would have cracked it and been done.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about it. And we're all here Friday, but we're not here Monday.
Correct. Monday is the 4th of July
versus the 3rd of July, the day before, and then the 7th of July. You know what that is?
Your birthday.
Day before. I was gonna say day before your wife's, but
yeah, and it's yours though, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So they're throwing me a big party.
Where?
I'm at that point. I forgot how old I am anymore. I'll just look at Facebook so they can tell me.
Yeah, my wife's going to be at the lake with some friends, so I won't be throwing a party on the 8th.
Oh, you're going to be home by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No, I have Fan, my dog.
There you go. All right.
Anything
else? If you guys have any questions or want anything answered on Friday, let us know.
Hey, and remember, you're thinking the market's not moving. The market is moving. Homes are selling, buyers are buying, and buyers, like we've been saying for the last 3.5 weeks, buyers are not competing with as many buyers. So get out there.
Yeah, they had an offer that the lady was like, they want me to write it for this, and it wasn't that bad off of the asking price. And I said they'll accept it. And she's like, no, they won't. They accepted it because they had another offer that was even lower, and this one wasn't that much different than what the list price was.
Yeah, well, the two other buyers we competed against last month were actually closing escrow either tomorrow or Friday, depending on how quickly we get funds. So both offers were above ask. We came in right at ask, if not just a little bit below, and asked for one or two things. One, it helps knowing the other realtor.
Oh, huge.
Okay. And knowing,
so what that's saying is use people local.
Yeah. Yes. And knowing that you can communicate with them, you can talk, you can work things out if there's a problem. There were no problems. Everything was smooth as silk. I should not be talking about it right now because you know what the real estate god does.
Yeah, just knock on the wood over there and we'll call it move on. Talk to us about it.
But it all looks good. So
talk to us about next Wednesday.
But guys, it happens.
You have
to get
out there. Stop waiting for everybody else to tell you to do it. I'm just going to say this last time. If Dave Ramsey says this is the best time in the next 5 years to buy,
yeah,
and I don't believe everything he says, but I believe that, and we've been saying it since January,
yeah,
or at least I have. You got to keep buying. This is the market to buy in because you get your offer accepted. You don't have to go 50,000 over asking,
and you get the benefit of being a homeowner. How cool is that?
And you fix your payment for the rest of your life unless you get to refinance it lower.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. All right, everybody.
We're so smart.
Yes, we are.
Have a great 2 days. See you Friday.
That's right. All right.
Or 1 day.
And if you guys need any help, just reach out to us and we'll give you some information.
Happy to talk.
That's right. Talk to you later.
That's all I do. Bye.